Everyone, welcome back. Day 2 of Gang's Day Off. I have been waiting for this run. It is going to be an absolute banger. With us today, we have Yamada. Please introduce yourself, talk a bit about the game.
Yeah, you have seen me before in Gang's Day Off, the first run of the marathon. But if you missed that run, I'm Yamada. I started this speedrunning thing in 2021 with Sly 1, have proceeded to Sly 2. And yeah, your first speed game, it means a lot to you, of course, since it's your first. But I would say that this is definitely like shared place between the Sly games. It's a big part of my childhood, and it's a really cool run, really cool game. You know, licensed and all. So yeah, I'm really happy to show this off to you. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, let's get right into it then.
Oh no, I tabbed out of the game. It's fine. It's fine though.
We're good.
Yeah. Why I panicked a bit is because this game crashes really easily, and I'm not supposed to tab out of the game. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, today I'm gonna do any percent solo. You may wonder what solo is, and that is because this is you can play co-op in this game, and you can play through the entire campaign with co-op, which I really recommend, even if you don't want to run this. It's one of the best co-op games on the PlayStation 2 and around that era. It's really, really fun. But we're gonna go ahead and press single player, new game, and we're gonna choose easy, because there's no real reason to play on normal or hard in the speedrun. But it's not gonna be easy anyway in some sections, because yeah, older games like this came out in 2003. It's not always easy, but yeah, we will start. And hold on, DJ, turn that shit up.
Oh.
Okay, but we're not done. We're not done. Another one. Come on. Okay, that's all. No, that's not all. We have another one.
All the logos of childhood. Of the childhood right there.
Yeah. This really, even to me, even if I have run this, like, it's big nostalgia hit. So yeah, we're gonna start off with like a 3-minute cutscene before we actually start the timer. I can talk a little bit about the game. It released in 2003. It's a hack and slash game, and it's based on the movies made by Peter Jackson. And even though it's called Return of the King, it contains content from both Two Towers and the Return of the King movie. And one funny thing about it is that this game released shortly before the movie, so technically you could play this and then go watch the movie on the cinema, so that's fun. We're also gonna see some of these cutscenes here, which is why I wanted to have the regular any percent, because they are really cozy. We're having a great time watching them in the great VHS quality of the early 2000s. And after each cutscene is done, there's like a transition between VHS and the game itself, which I think is really well made. This whole game is really well made, like, overall. And I feel like with a lot of licensed games, a lot of them is just, you know, cash grab, maybe not super good quality, but this is really an exception. We saw Ori yesterday do Madagascar. That's another great example of a great licensed game with, you know, good quality and all. So yeah, the first level we're gonna do here is Helm's Deep, which is part of the Two Towers movie. It's gonna be a very quick tutorial level, so I'm gonna try to explain as much as I can, but it's gonna be very tough. So we're gonna start off playing as Gandalf here, and each character has the standard set of moves. We have a speed attack, which is a light attack. We have a fierce attack, which is a heavy attack. Each character has some kind of ranged ability. We can also block attacks, and we can dodge as well, and we're gonna make use of all of them. Each character also has a special ability. For Gandalf, it's a big bubble that takes damage around him, which we're gonna use here in the first level as well. So, time is gonna start whenever I get control of Gandalf. So yeah. Look at this is so epic. Welcome everyone to Lord of the Rings Return of the King. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. And in this tutorial level we have unlimited ranged attacks, so we're gonna use that to level up as much as possible, because with the points you see here that I'm getting, we can buy upgrades for both Gandalf, but we can also at the same time buy some upgrades for the whole fellowship, so all the characters. And we're gonna do that with one of the upgrades, so we need a bit of XP here. You can see that it says perfect here, and we have like a HUD here at the bottom. I'm gonna explain it a bit later how that works when I have a bit more time. And now, as the cutscene started, I used my special ability, which is the bubble. Look at this. We have some shield guys here, and I just run past them. I got blocked there a bit. Oh. That was not supposed to happen. Anyway, there's a glitch that can happen here. I'm hoping I'm not getting it. Okay, that was very slow, but I didn't get the glitch, so that is nice. So an orc can get stuck there, and as a soft lock prevention, the game waits 20 seconds until he like dies or despawns or whatever, and yeah, that's immediately a reset in a run. We're gonna shoot these cannons or trebuchets, and then the level is over. And I'm trying to time them so that I don't get hit by an orc here, which can happen. And that is Helm's Deep. So after this, we're gonna buy 3 upgrades. Wizard's Power, which is an upgrade for Gandalf that makes the bubble ability last longer. We're gonna buy Light of the Pilgrim, which is a better ranged attack, deals more damage. And we're gonna buy Orc Healer, which is a melee combo that you do by pressing XX and then triangle. I'm playing with a controller, by the way, but this is on PC because it's faster load times, and I'm probably gonna talk about that more later, but it's a different physics as well. Enemies are less aggressive, and in spider pits later on you take less damage. So yeah, we're gonna buy Orc Healer as well for the whole fellowship, which is a really good combo. I'm gonna see here, I'm gonna look in on the menuing. On console, you have to wait through this, but on PC you can spam through the menu like this. We're gonna save the game, and we're gonna restart the game to skip a cutscene that is very long. You can do that on console as well. But yeah, you saw me pretty much spam through the whole menu. On console, you have to wait through all of that and see all your experience points being calculated together and so on. So that is one good thing about PC as well. But yeah, about the PC version, enemies are less aggressive. There are some physics differences, otherwise it's pretty much the same. In co-op, it's a little bit different, but yeah, that's another story. We're gonna load the game. We're gonna go to Road to Isengard, where we play as Gandalf. So the game is built up like this. We have 3 paths in the main campaign. We have Path of the Wizard, which you play as Gandalf. You have Path of the Hobbits, where you play as Sam. And then we have Path of the King, where you can play as either Aragorn, Legolas, or Gimli. And the reason why I start with Gandalf. You can start with whichever path you want. I wouldn't say it loses any time, really. It's just what you prefer. The reason why I start with Path of the Wizard is because the last level in this path requires... it's a lot of RNG in that level, so I wanted to get done as soon as possible. Yeah, that's really all about that. So yeah, we're gonna go to Isengard now. That will be fun.
Yeah, the hobbits are going. They're going to Isengard for sure.
Yeah.
And now the event set in motion at
I'm just enthralled by the cutscenes. Like, I haven't watched these movies in so long.
must be cleansed.
Some really good movies.
Shade of Fangorn's trees,
For sure.
Saruman's Uruk-hai shall find no
Thinking back to the thing you mentioned about this game being released before the movies came out, like, I feel like that was kind of a theme back in the mid-2000s.
Yeah, they would release games on whatever movie came out. I kind of miss those times, really. Yeah, so this level is a little bit specific, because each level has a spawn cap on how many enemies can be spawned at once. So we want to go fast here while we kill as many enemies as possible, because then if there's less enemies on the map, then more enemies can spawn, and we want more enemies to spawn later. I'm actually gonna leave these guys alive. World record does not do that, but this is how I do it. Let's see, we're gonna kill these guys and these two archers. And there will be some orcs here. Oi, oi, oi. There we go. That's the orc keyword, by the way. Very nice to take out multiple enemies at once. So now we're at the section called I don't know what it's called really, but we're gonna kill 75 orcs to proceed through the level. So just gonna use orc keyword on these orcs here, and then I'm gonna run here, because here is where orcs spawn. We have ents here in this level that kind of helps us a little bit with taking out orcs, but they can also damage Gandalf, and you kind of wanna you kind of want to do most of the work to save time. Right now it's not going super well. I blame the DualShock Triple for that. I usually play on DualSense, but yeah, I got stick drift recently. Pretty sad. These orcs are really good at like blocking as well, or like, yeah, the attack blocks if you hit each other at the same time. Let's see. I can talk a little bit about the HUD in this game. So the green bar is my health. We have a number that says 28, which is the amount of spells I have, I guess, left. And then we have a meter here, which is like a combo meter. And yeah, if that gets full, I get perfect mode, which enables me to get more experience points and deal more damage. And then we have like a blue bar on it as well, which is, yeah, if that one gets full, I will level up. So that's it, pretty much. Here we're gonna block these guys. I'm gonna try to run past these guys. I could not do that, unfortunately. This guy's being annoying. Welcome to Isengard, we have arrived. About what I said earlier, we want as much enemies on the map as possible right now. So in a casual playthrough you would destroy these towers. I'm not gonna do that, because I want these enemies spawned so that I can prevent some enemies later from not spawning. I'm gonna use my bubble ability here to just run past these guys. Oi, oi. Poor orcs. Gonna dodge these guys here. And then I'm gonna try to clip over these guys. I could not do that. Unlucky. Now here, usually, there are orcs shooting fire arrows at the end. But since I did not kill those orcs on the towers there, they will not spawn. So I can just sit here and deal damage to the wall while the ant is working there, which is very nice. This spot where I'm at, it's kind of precise. So sometimes, yeah, you see, Gandalf has some kind of built-in aimbot, so sometimes he can just aim at the orcs that are above him. I can't believe Gandalf would cheat in the video game. That's crazy. So,
Let's check his staff.
Yeah, exactly. Check the DS, the DS triple.
Check the DS triple. It's got mods on it.
That is Road to Isengard. This cutscene is also really good. So yeah, Saruman is about to take a little swim here. Very nice. You can see one ant here running. He's on fire and he just in the water. I think that's funny. Look how angry he is. Wait. There he is. He did not like that. It was just a prank, Saruman. Come on. Just wanted to joke with you a little bit. Here we're gonna just spam through the menu, and we're not gonna buy anything. And we're gonna proceed to Minas Tirith, top of the wall, which begins as an auto-scroller. So, yeah, I guess Vibholm, if you have any questions, this is the perfect time.
I feel like you were explaining it very well, so there's not really much for me to wonder about currently.
I was about to put a little warning because this is my first ever marathon run, so yeah, I cannot promise any professional commentary at all during this time, but maybe that's a little bit of the charm as well, you know.
The enemy thinks you have the ring. He's coming for you.
Then the war will come.
Yeah, so
Rohan will ride to Gondor's aid,
if I'm gonna talk a little bit
striking from the north.
about what's happening is that Minas Tirith will get attacked and we will need to protect Minas Tirith
Aragorn
from the
travels through
orcs,
Death's shadow,
and
summoned to the White City an army
about
that even Sauron cannot
3
pass.
minutes or so after this level starts, it's gonna be an auto-scroller. There's gonna be
The anvil on
ladders
which
spawning
inscribed Sauron's army,
on different places,
now bid to buy Frodo and Sam enough
and they are
time.
programmed to spawn on those spots, really. So I don't have to... It's no RNG involved there, which is nice. I never remember this guy's name, but I know he loves tomatoes in the movie. You guys know what I'm talking about. So,
Yeah, that's a good question, Hula. Yamada, can you explain how World War I affected the J.R.R. Tolkien's views on society?
I cannot. I never met him.
Will be before
Oh,
these
fair enough.
wars. The doom of our time shall be decided.
Yes.
Got a good one from the chat.
Okay, we're gonna get a jump scare here. Ah! Look at this transition now from movie Gandalf to video game Gandalf. That is beautiful.
Holy!
Yeah, we
The
got
Wilhelm stream too?
some orcs here. Gonna take down this ladder. There's one ladder. Aye. There's one ladder here. So on the top right corner, you can see some weird stuff going on. A red circle. If that fills up, then I will fail this job and I will have to restart all over again. But I'm not gonna let that happen. So yeah, I take these ladders in a specific order to sort of give me less headache later on. But technically, if you see to the left of of this circle as well. That's a map of the wall, and you can see where the ladders spawn. So here where I run now, you can complete this level without running here and taking out these ladders. But I found out pretty recently that the same ladders will spawn, but at a different time if you don't take these ladders out. So yeah, that's why I want to go here. Now I'm just waiting for the ladder to spawn. There we have it. Have you ever seen Gandalf hitting the moves?
Holy.
Look at him go.
You're just getting emoted on by a wizard.
Holy shit. Who? I see we have a question here. Who are you playing of the three in the other path? I'm gonna explain that later, because that's a pretty interesting fact while we're doing that as well. I'm gonna use the bubble here. Take down this ladder and this ladder.
That bubble seems kind of OP, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It is very good. Pretty much all of the special abilities that the characters have are really good to use. They do different things, which we'll see later on. But yeah. Again, can we appreciate how good this game looks for a 2003 game? I mean, I do have a widescreen patch enabled, but still, I think it looks very good for being this old.
I was gonna say, I thought this was like 04, 05, but no, 03. Looks really good.
Really does. There we have the final ladder, and oj nej. The auto-scroller is about to start, or sorry, it's about to end here very soon, so I need to run very fast towards this corner, because there will spawn some towers that I will need to destroy. Perfect. So now the auto-scroller ends, and we need to take down these towers as fast as possible. So really, the intended path is just to use a cannon to take down these, but you could just stand here and use 4 charge shots to take them out, because you can use ranged attacks in 2 different ways. You can charge like this, or you can do quick shots, which is just spamming X, but now I'm holding X and like charging my shots, and that takes more damage. Gonna use the bubble again. If you see, like, on Gandalf's icon there in the bottom left, there's like a white circle that is basically the cooldown of the special attack, so you can't just spam it, unfortunately, but yeah. We're gonna... Oh, I got a really bad Nazgul spawn there. The Nazgul just kind of flies around, and if you're really unlucky, he can just fly in front of you there, and Gandalf will sort of auto-target him, or auto-aim at him, like that. Which, yeah, saves or loses a bit of time. We're gonna run back to the same position here. And I'm gonna try to get a nice pre-fire here. Perfect. And now I'm gonna run over here. We can see that one final tower spawns. This is intended, don't worry, I'm not failing the job. And the meter on the top right will immediately empty, like by a lot, which is nice. So we're gonna run over here. This one only takes 4 quick shots, which is strange because the other ones needed full charge shots. But this one we can just spam the ranged attack and take it out that way. Oh no, what is going on? Yeah, we will see. Now we need to run back or down to the courtyard to sort of help out there so the gate doesn't get destroyed. If you're faster than these guards here, then you are very good at the game.
So that's just a trigger you need to run into, right?
Yes.
For the cutscene. Yeah.
And now we're entering the biggest reset point of the whole game, which is Courtyard. It involves a lot of RNG. I'll try to explain that as best as I can. We're gonna buy an upgrade here, though. Which is Light of the Forges, and that upgrades our ranged attack to have fire spells, which immediately destroys shields on shield guards. So yeah, the RNG part here is that enemies can spawn where they usually spawn. They can literally not spawn at all, and different types of enemies can spawn on different times of the level. So here in the beginning, we're gonna get one shield guard, hopefully. I did get one. So basically the mission here is just to protect these civilians from not dying. And now on the second wave, I'm hopefully gonna get only shield guards. That's the best RNG. I did not. I did get regular guards as well, or regular orcs. I keep saying guards, sorry. I'm gonna use the bubble here to take out the shield guys. And then when the counter turns 40, I'm gonna run to the right. Yep, so I'm gonna run over here right now, because there's gonna spawn some orcs over here. I'm gonna take out like this, and then I'm gonna run back and try to use ranged attacks on the orcs over here. I'm not hitting anything. More are gonna spawn. I'm gonna stay here again. So the plan for me is just to stay on the right here as much as possible, because there's gonna be a lot of orc spawns over here. But I also want to stay close to the exit gate where the civilians exit, because there can be some orcs there that stay literally by the gate and kills the civilians, so we don't want that to happen. I'm talking about this gate, by the way.
They're camping the exfil.
Yeah, exactly. And now archers will spawn. They don't really do much. They're just here chilling. They will like pretty much always miss the civilians because they're very shit at aiming. They should get Gandalf's aimbot, to be honest. And then
How do you think he got that?
At 80, we're gonna run back to the right, because more will spawn. I'm just gonna wait here. And more will spawn very soon. Come on. And this is a finishing move, by the way, so if you knock down an orc, you can press R2 and he will do like a finishing move, which is very nice to use if you quickly want to take out an enemy like this. One ran away, unfortunate. Now at 100, orc captains will spawn. And these guys, you need to hit them twice with a fierce attack to be able to make damage to them. And yeah, you see here. And after that, you can hit them with whatever you want, but I use Orc Healer because, you know, they get kinda stun locked. Orc captains will also always drop health if you are the ones killing them. So that is very nice in case you need health. But yeah, I'm gonna try to focus them as much as possible because they deal a lot of damage to the civilians. But yeah, AI is a little bit weird because sometimes they can just charge you like this and sometimes they just sit in the background and do nothing.
Those captains end up just like sitting in the back, as you mentioned. Wouldn't that be a good thing? Because it would limit.
Yeah, if they're not
spawn.
like charging the civilians or me, you can technically leave them alone, but if you leave them alone or leave them alive, then more captains will spawn sometime, and if you have multiple captains alive, then that might be a problem. I'm gonna try
So
to...
there's not like a... So there's not like a cap on how many of a specific kind of orc that can spawn.
Yeah, like they are supposed to spawn at specific times. I think
see.
that's how it works, at least. There's a lot of things about this game that we're not really certain of. Also, you gotta remember,
It just happens.
Yeah, I'm not really a glitch hunter. It's just from my own experience of playing the game, really. So I might be straight up lying about everything I say. Now here at 150, trolls will spawn, and we will use spears to kill them, because that will one-shot them. And this is where this level gets pretty tough. You can lose a lot of time here. I'm gonna try to get rid of this guy, because there will spawn more orcs to the left here soon. No, to the right, sorry. There they are. Perfect, and now we're gonna run back, because many orcs will gather up here. You can also use the spells if they get out of reach. Yeah, this section can be a lot of chaos, as you can see, because you kind of need to run back and forth. Now another troll is spawning, so I want to kill him immediately. There we go. And gotta get rid of this captain. And now there's like 3 billion shield guys over here. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh no, there's another troll. That's not good. Even if one of the civilians die, you can lose a lot of time, because if you, as you can see, it takes a very long time for them to actually run to the gate. So yeah, even if one of them dies, you can lose a lot of time.
Please protect the city!
I need help, like, very soon. Oh, another troll. Aye. Okay. I did not die. That's good. So, for reference, I'm gonna be over 1 minute behind PB after the split, so yeah. It felt okay, but it really wasn't. But we'll just keep going, of course. This is marathon run.
That transition back into like movie footage.
The gate breached. It is only a matter of
It's actual fucking cinema. Like,
up on the
it's so
This
good.
is cinema. Like, this game is like
part in this battle is done.
the definition of cinema, I would say.
Now lies in the hands of a hobbit and a king.
So now we're done.
feel-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that we are done with the Path of the Wizard, and we're gonna proceed to Path of the Hobbits. Not gonna buy anything. There we go. And we're gonna play as Sam. Okay, now I'm done yapping.
I was just about to say, I feel like this is the only licensed game that I can think of, at least, where there's that level of attention to detail with intertwining the clips of the movie into like the game, where you're seeing like those kind of transitions.
Definitely.
If it, yeah.
Always the mighty tried to possess the ring.
Like everything I can remember, it's just like, oh yeah, now we're done with gameplay, and then hard cut to like
Fate
a 30-second clip or something.
Resilient to the ring's corruption, and brave by his very nature.
Correct. I mean, the team that made this, I think it's the same people that are now called Visceral Games or something, the guys that made Dead Space, but they were called something else during this time.
And the paths into mortal.
EA Redwood Shores.
Yes, exactly. That's it. They all had EA names, those developers back in the day. Like, we have EA Black Box for the Need for Speed games too. Yeah, EA was cooking with those, definitely.
Yeah.
I would definitely say, even though that this is one of those games that released on multiple platforms, this is definitely a PS2 classic for me. And I would assume for many others as well. I've heard a lot of people talk good about this game.
And should they be captured or kept,
Yeah, I never got around to playing this one when I was a kid. I was more of a Star Wars guy back then.
So now we are gonna escape from Osgiliath, which this level is also called. Now hobbits, they are not very powerful, you know. Not as powerful as a 400-year-old wizard. So what we're gonna do here is mostly just run through the level. We need to kill a few enemies because we want to level up once. Because in the tutorial level Helm's Deep we did buy Orc Hewer for the Fellowship. And so the only thing we need to do is level up, and we will unlock Orc Hewer for Sam, which will be very useful for a boss fight later on. Oh, I got hit twice there, that's not good. Usually, if you get hit, you only get hit once, but I got very unlucky there. So on the top right, you see another circle. If that one gets full, then I will fail the job. So we don't want to do that. We're gonna try to kill these two orcs here and these two archers. And that's all we need to do. Now we just need to run through the level. And playing this level good, I would say, comes with a lot of experience. There's not really any major skips like in the Sly Cooper games, but yeah, definitely comes with experience, like when you should block the attacks, when you should dodge them, when you should run to the side, when you should kill enemies, and so on. This guy is always a little bit funny. Sometimes you have to attack him. Here you can get really stuck if you're unlucky, because they kind of just spam arrows on you. And yeah, Gollum is yapping in the background. Gonna climb up this ladder. Try to dodge all of this guy's attacks. That was not successful. Yeah, killing enemies generally, if you don't have to, is really slow, but it could be really good if you just hit them once with your sword, because then they get like knocked back, and then you can like safely run past them usually. If you play co-op in this level, which character do you play as? I think... Whoa, I'm getting hit a lot here. I have done one co-op run with one familiar runner that you might know called Alekheim. I think you are Sam and Mary, if I remember correctly.
We did it!
Luckily you are not playing as Frodo there, I don't think, because he's a very useless character, in my opinion. One fun fact though is that... oh shit. Pippin in this game is very powerful, which is funny because, yeah, he's a hobbit and they are generally not very powerful in this game. This is very scary as well, because when I look at the health bar, I have 2 HP, so I can get hit twice and then I'm dead. But in this level you have checkpoints, so if I would die here, I do not have to restart the whole level, which is nice.
Just keep moving.
And that is full up, because I saw your question. That is for the PC co-op runs. Console works a little bit different.
This place is flooded. We won't go back. We go through.
I'm not gonna talk too much about the console runs, but there you can do certain glitches to make the run a little bit more interesting in co-op. Yeah, I smells outsides. There we got a health. And hope I don't die here. One beginner strat is to kill that big guy, but we have realized that if you just push or like rush at the gate, not only is it faster, usually I got a little bit unlucky there, but the other orcs are less aggressive if he stays alive, so usually it's a good idea to do so, but yeah, you can still get unlucky, which I got there. So that is Escape from Osgiliath. We are now entering Shelob's Lair, which is also a pretty tough level, especially for beginners and also casual players. I would say, when I played through this game, I did it on PS2, that's a little bit harder to play on. But yeah, that was not very easy as a kid. Sorry if I stopped yapping a little bit, but you know, you gotta know the lore as well. The lore is very, very important.
We're watching a movie together here. Like,
exactly.
That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're not gonna buy anything at all for the hobbits, because we got Orc Hero now for free, basically. By the way, another detail, I use the keyboard to mash through the menu, and then I play with a controller. You can probably use a controller in the menuing as well, but yeah, I feel like it's much faster with the keyboard. You can play this with mouse and keyboard as well. That's totally fine. But I really like having a controller here.
He's leading us into a trap.
So we start off this level with a little bit of a labyrinth, but of course I know the way to Shelob. Look at this. I never get lost here.
I was counting on you to rescue us.
Never.
No matter
Yeah,
how
never.
We'll never get lost.
That's never happened in a run.
Never.
Yeah. So we're gonna go here. the left, to the left again,
All sides!
and I'm gonna try to do this.
Might do the trick.
This is not intended, by the way. You're not supposed to be able to throw it all the way here. I don't think you're supposed to use the torch that I just ran past, but you can do that to save some time, because you don't have to deal with the spiders that spawns here, which are really annoying to fight. There's gonna be some orcs here that I'm gonna try to avoid. No one hit me. That is crazy. There we have Shelob.
Dodges.
And Sam's face just disappeared there. That's not actually the game's fault. That is only because I'm getting bullied. Help. That's only because I'm playing on 1440p. If you play like 1080p, then it's fine. And now we're gonna do some spider skips, which we use the dodge ability in these spider pits to go a little bit faster. On PC, you don't take any damage in them at all, but you will still make an animation that looks like you take damage. On GameCube, you take a bit more damage. On PS2 and Xbox, you take a lot of damage, so doing these spider skips, I mean, you can do it technically, but you don't want to do it. Like, chances are you will be dead when you get to Shelob.
That's kind of a weird version difference.
It is, yeah.
Like something as specific as the spider damage has been modified.
Yeah, I think it has something to do maybe with the frame rate, but also because the GameCube version was ported by a different studio, but the Xbox, PS2 and the PC was made by the same studio, the EA Red, whatever that was.
Redbox.
Yes. So I'm gonna do
Redwood, excuse me.
Yes, I'm gonna do 2 orc healers here, and then I ran around to the right to sort of hit her a bit faster. Then I'm gonna throw some daggers at Shelob, go behind her, do another orc healer. Yeah, okay, that wasn't perfect, but I hit her. So if you do well-timed orc healers here, she kind of gets stun-locked, and then the fight will be just fine. But if you don't time them correctly, it gets a lot harder. You can't just spam attacks, because then you will die. So now she just runs around like idiot. Another dagger. Ouch. Health looks pretty fine. But I've been wrong before. These spiders, Sam can also auto-target them, which is not good for this fight at all. Like, yeah, like that. He just killed the spider. So that is Shelob. That went pretty good.
Mr. Frodo,
Yeah, good fight, I say.
it's Sam. Wake up. Not asleep. Dead.
Yeah, so next level we're gonna save Mr. Frodo from Seraph Ungol. All the spiders that were left from this level, they will die like right now. You saw it for like a second. I got perfects from them, so I will get XP from all the spiders that were still there in the level, which is cool. Not that I need it, because I'm not gonna buy anything, but it's a cool detail. So yeah, it's time to save Mr. Frodo. And basically what we do in this level is we're gonna... Oh, I can't remember the number. We're gonna kill a certain amount of orcs. I think it's 80. And at the same time, we do want to run as fast as possible through this level.
Mr. Frodo's up in that tower.
we're gonna see here. Oh, I got 2 orcs. That's really good. Here you can get a little bit stuck if you are unlucky. I was not unlucky. So yeah, we're just gonna mostly skip all of the orcs. These 2 I'm gonna kill like this. These 2 I'm gonna dodge. It's kind of different every time because... Ouch, ouch. Because if you don't get 2 orcs in the beginning there, when you get down the bridge, lower the drawbridge, huge reference, then you kind of have to kill some extra orcs here and there, and you still want to do it fast, so you kind of need to pick your orcs, which one you're gonna go for. Yeah, we're gonna pour out this fire here. We're now at 20 orcs, which is really good. We're gonna use this spear here to kill some orcs up here. Unfortunately, I did not hit this shield guy, but it's fine. Gonna use some orc healer here. Use this spear for this captain over here. I don't know if that was faster actually. I could have used some special ability, which by the way is a cloaking ability, I think it's called. We're gonna drop the chandelier here, by the way, on some orcs. We're gonna get a lot of them here. Yeah, it's a cloaking ability, I think it's called, which makes some invisible for a short period of time, which is really nice if you want to take out the orc captains. But I didn't use it here. I don't think I'm gonna use it at all in this run. We're gonna pour some hot oil on the orcs. Unlucky, I say. Then we're gonna run down here. We're at 61. Would have been nice if I could have been at 67, but you know, you don't always get what you want.
You really made a fuck that joke. Holy shit.
I will actually end the stream.
Please don't. Okay, I'm gonna lower another drawbridge, if that makes you happy.
Oh, thank God! More
Another Aces
references.
Yep.
Another Aces reference.
Let's go.
Come on, Samwise. We're going to have to find a way into that tower.
We're gonna drop these barrels here. I'm gonna get in perfect mode and hopefully take down these orcs. Yeah, that was okay. And we're gonna run to this trebuchet here. I'm gonna try not to get hit by this orc captain. In my last attempt, when I did runs, I actually died here. Skill issue. That was very funny. I was on PB pace too.
That happened.
Yeah. So now we have a little bit of a boss fight, which is Gorbag. And you can take him down and then do finishing moves, and we're gonna try to do 3 of them in one cycle, which is not always the easiest, but we're gonna try. So we got 1, 2, that was only 2. 3 is pretty rare, but if you get 2, it's still good. If you get only 1, then that's very bad. As you saw there, I did still get 3 hits, but I don't think they will count if the health meter goes away. So now I'm done. Now we can go and step on Mr. Frodo's head a little bit before we wait for the level to finish.
Sam! Come on, Mr. Frodo. I know the way out of here. Thank you, Sam. We're close to Mount Doom now. Just a short way more and you'll be free of that ring.
So now we're done with the Path of the Hobbits. We're gonna move on to Path of the King. Without buying anything, of course. And we are gonna choose Legolas. Because Legolas is... if we talk about speed, then Aragorn is the fastest, then it's Legolas, then it's Gimli. But we choose Legolas because he has better orc healer and better ranged attacks, which is going to be very important to proceed fast in these upcoming levels. I should talk a little bit about the routing as well. I told you that you can do whichever path you want to start with. There's also... We have like a standard set of upgrades that you can get. I try to get as little as I can, because, you know, buying in the menu loses time. But yeah, you can add the other upgrades as well if it makes you, you know, more comfortable running. There's one that you take less damage, I think. There's one called Rising Revenge, where if you get knocked down as soon as you get up, the character will do like an extra attack automatically. But yeah, the upgrades that I have bought so far, I would say you don't have to buy, you know, to finish the game, but they are really nice to have. There's one upgrade I'm gonna buy after this level that I have been thinking of dropping from my routing, but I will keep it for now.
The way it's shut, it was made by those who are dead.
I think many of you recognize this level because this is the first level you play as in co-op, because in co-op you can't choose which path you want to take, you start with this one. We're gonna start this off with some fog jumping, where we use the dodge attack in the fog, because that is faster than just walking normally. You walk really slowly in the fog. Gimli can't harm a ghost, but I can. Watch this. This is why we choose Legolas. Oh no. I jinxed it. So now I used a special attack instead. Nice that I could show that off at least. Yeah, damn. I completely jinxed it. But the Legolas special ability is Devastating Mode, which basically does so that you around him it will be some red like things, I don't know what to call them, and when he's in Devastating Mode you get into perfect mode very quickly, like only a few hits, which I said before gives you more experience points and more damage. Don't worry though, I'm gonna have another point in this level where I can show off the ranged ability. I was trying to do that there, but you kind of have to time it to make it look good. Or make it look good, yeah, to be optimal. We're not only doing the swag strats here, trust me. We're doing it to be fast as well. You saw there how slow it was to walk, but I kind of had to do it anyway. This is a little bit funny. The ghosts are spawning here. You can get hit by these last ghosts here. Some more fog jumping. And here we're gonna encounter our first ghost captain, which is like an orc captain, but it's a ghost. So this is what I tried to do before, but I messed up the timing. And this just requires 2 short shots and 1 quick shot.
You learned nothing of the stubbornness of
We are close now.
Yeah, and Aragorn starts screaming whenever Gimli starts talking. Very funny. Now we're gonna open this gate.
How do we get through this? There's a way to open it.
Two ghost captains will spawn, but that is totally fine. I will ignore them. Ignored. And yeah, run through the gate. Very nice. Now,
This is where the
if you
dead
play
gather.
this,
It is
you
a
remember
place of
this
great evil.
bridge thing. Very epic place.
We must cross this.
So now we're gonna have to kill 35 enemies before proceeding. And I'm gonna use the ranged attacks because they are very good. Here it's a little bit RNG, because you will run out of arrows, and it's a little bit like a gamble if they will spawn close to you or not. There they did. I'm very lucky. Usually they don't. And you kind of just want Aragorn and Gimli to just stay there and watch you going absolutely crazy on these ghosts. It's kind of like Sly in Boardroom Brawl, you know, in Sly 2. You kind of don't want him to, you know, fight the enemies. It's kind of similar here. I missed an arrow. Ouch. Okay. I think I have enough arrows, hopefully. I do not have enough arrows, but it's fine. We do perfect mode, or devastating mode. And yeah, that's the end of the level. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm not used to talking this much as I do.
Anyway would be fine now.
Also very nice transition.
Aragorn will be forced to rise above fear.
Those transitions, they keep blowing my
He will need
mind,
to stand
honestly.
against Sauron's malice.
Oh yeah.
And unite all who fear more.
I really like the Gollum one. Like the level before this. His face right before transition looked...
Yeah, Gollum looks okay in this game, but better than the newer games at least.
which is really wild to think about.
Yeah.
They perfected Gollum in 03. Ever since then, it's just been downhill.
Definitely. We're gonna buy one upgrade here, which is Mirkwood Arrows. Gives us better ranged attacks as Legolas. And now we're gonna do a boss fight. Usually people finish this boss fight in either... If you're really good casually, then 4 cycles, otherwise 5 cycles. I'm gonna try to do this in 3 cycles. So I'm gonna try to lock in here, because yeah, this can go wrong very quickly.
Who enters my domain?
One who would hold you to your oath.
The dead do not suffer.
I'm gonna run to the right side here. I think that works. You can also do like a finishing move when he goes down into the ground, and that timing is very generous. Like you can even hit the ground and still like hit him, which is nice. These guards or ghosts will not do anything if you don't go too close. Very nice. So what I do is 2 short shots, then do 3 quick shots to make, well, the most amount of damage while still being fast. And we're gonna run back here.
Of the mountain, come.
Okay, I'm gonna do this as a safety thing. Because I do not know if I had enough arrows or not. I'm gonna lose a bit of time, that's fine. I'm still way behind. I'm gonna try to lock in here. That is 3 cycles. It's supposed to be Aragorn there, that's why it was empty and no character were there. I think you're supposed to play Aragorn, but yeah, we don't do that. So now we're gonna run through Path of the Dead again, but backwards. And run so that we don't get hit by these rocks. It's really funny because the rocks are really big, but when they land in front of Legolas, he just kicks them like a football. Very strong legs. Yeah, now I'm gonna activate Devastating mode again to get into perfect mode. And try to focus this archer here. You still want to do these sections very fast, because if it takes too long, then the rocks will start falling again, and you will die. Which is very unoptimal. Can you die? Thank you. Got kind of blocked by those rocks. I'm gonna make another stop here. Not for coffee and donuts though, unfortunately, but this works too. Oh, come on. I'm getting a bit nervous because this is really slow and the rocks will start falling soon. Okay, this should be fine. Now I need to do another fog jump, but on the left side, because otherwise I will get hit by a rock, and those deal a lot of damage, and I get knocked out, which takes a lot of time to get up. Very nice. This fight really sucks, and I'm just gonna let it explain itself. I'm gonna focus archers and shield guys as much as I can. I can't believe the developers made this fight and were like, oh yeah, the fans are gonna love this.
Yeah, this fight seems fun and balanced. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's fine. Aragorn, please, no, no. Okay, then we're gonna do Orc Hewer on these 3 guys. I usually say that this fight is good if you can exit the level before the drop in the music. Doesn't seem like I'm gonna do that, unfortunately, but I'm gonna try. I did not, but it's fine.
Close though.
Very close. Aragorn was not being very friendly with me there.
Yeah, Aragorn was griefing, honestly.
Yeah.
Can we report him?
Vote kick Aragorn, for real.
Exactly.
I almost picked Aragorn. That would have been very sad. Because then we have to watch the cutscene, and then we have to exit the level, and then we have to enter the level again. But if you watch the cutscene once, you can actually skip it. Which is very nice. So now we're gonna do Southern Gate, and the only thing we're gonna do is to pass through this gate. So this split will be very, very short. Nothing could happen here. I mean, it looks very quiet.
Yeah, nothing could go wrong, obviously.
This is a grim scene.
Oh my god, I literally got trolled. I can't believe this. Okay, so plan B, we're gonna launch these cannons on this tower to create a bridge. Thank you. And yeah, you can very easily lose your health here, and they're not super generous with the health drops, so yeah, we really want to avoid as much orcs as we can. I don't know where this guy was running. Yeah, we're gonna get up here. There's gonna be 3 orcs here, which I want to kill, so devastating mode, and orc hero will do perfectly for this. What are you doing, man? Because if I don't kill them, then when I run back they will still be alive. We got another troll here. What the fuck? He just killed his friends. Or maybe they're not friends, I shouldn't assume that. Okay, now we will encounter our first Momak! That we will need to take down with arrows. Takes like, what is it, 4 hits or something? Charge shots. So I'm gonna try to run to the right side here, so that I don't get hit by... yeah, exactly. By these guys. Then he will have a little bit of cooldown, so I'm gonna try to get him down during that period of time. Oh! I'm so lucky. I got a green health.
Very nice.
So you can get 2 types of health. The red one, which just heals you a little bit, and then you can get the green one, which if you get that one, you get full health. Now we're gonna open this gate while keeping these orcs away from me. I see people in the chat knows what's up. Great to see.
Someone comes.
They're trying to block us.
We're gonna drop some oil on the orcs down below. Get some XP. And also it will of course be easier when I run past the gate. Hopefully I will not get hit here. I did not. And now you're gonna see which character is faster. No research needed. I wonder who's the slowest one in the game. Or not in the game, but like among these characters. Now we're reaching, we're gonna go to Pelennor Fields, which is when me and my brother played this as kids. Shout out to my brother, by the way. We could not get past this level. But in the speedrun, we could use some strats that makes it a little bit easier. There's also a boss fight at the end of this level, which is the Witch King. And normally you're supposed to attack him, and then more Mumaks will spawn, and it's like a little bit of RNG which side of the map the Mumak can spawn on.
Army of powerful forces, more terrible than we can imagine.
But with this strats that I'm gonna do, we're gonna eliminate that immediately, because I'm gonna try to kill the Witch King in one cycle
Rides to war, and the world is
when it's time for that. But first here, we're gonna kill, I think it's... Is it 60 enemies? There are so much numbers in this game, so I can't keep track of them. I'm so sorry. Yeah, 60 enemies. So I'm gonna go on the side here, and I'm gonna use only ranged attacks if possible, because they are the best. As you can see here, I'm going absolutely crazy. It's almost like the movies, you know. Have you ever seen in the movie Legolas using the melee attack? Not very often, only sometimes.
what you worried about. Regroup the infantry.
So yeah, of course we have Gimli here doing his thing. I would have him rather not do anything, to be honest. Okay, now I need more arrows, so we're gonna get that. Oh, there we go. Luckily in this level, enemies drop arrows pretty frequently, so that is good. We got another arrow drop there. And there are captains here as well, and they're usually in the middle, and we're gonna try not to hit them because they will run towards me and they have a lot of health, and they require a lot of arrows before they are dead. Shield guys require 2, and regular enemies require only 1. So I kinda need to guess here where all the enemies are. I can see them here just a little bit. Any arrows? Nope. That's unfortunate. Oh, I got one. Then I run back. Guess I don't want to be in a bad position here, which can happen if you're too much south on the map. There we go. That's 60 enemies.
They'll destroy everything in their path.
And now we have another Mumak that we need to shoot down. But that is much easier than before. We're just gonna grab some arrows here, stand here, and instead of using... Okay, this is not good. Hello? Okay, that was really bad. Guess now I'm gonna get hit. But you can shoot down this Mumak without ever getting hit, but I don't know what happened there. Oh, damn. These captains are serious about this stuff. I thought we were playing a video game. Ay, ay, ay. So now on the other side we have another Mumak that we're gonna try to take down. You're supposed to use this trebuchets casually, but you know, it's faster to use ranged attacks. So we're gonna do that. And then run to the left here, because the Witch King will spawn and attack Merry and Eowyn.
Lady, I won't leave you. They must be
And this could go very wrong, because there will be an enemy here attacking me.
The Witch King circles above.
Okay, not this time apparently.
Attack him.
So I'm gonna wait for him to attack. And then fire arrows at him. And that is the Witch King in one cycle. And I really love this cutscene. I'm just gonna stay quiet. Let you watch it.
I will kill you if you touch him. Kill me, thou fools. No living man can slay me. I am no man. You look upon a woman.
I don't have an axe big enough for this one.
Behold, the dead have come to save the living.
doesn't that moment create goosebumps, then I don't know what will.
Cinema.
Absolute cinema. Now we are done with Legolas. We're gonna go to the Black Gate, and we're gonna play as our friend Gandalf again. So yeah, this is also a level that involves a little bit of RNG, but not as much, which is nice. This is probably my favorite level to play because it's a lot of action going on. This game, by the way, is based on the extended version of the movie. So we're gonna see a character here called Mouth of Sauron, which is not present in the theater version of the game. So I had no idea who this guy was. I honestly thought it was Sauron. And he also has one model here that is not present in the movie, because originally he had this model, but they thought, oh, this guy looks a bit much like Sauron, so they changed it like last minute. So that's really cool, like, to see that. Brings a little bit of like history to this game, because it does not look like this in the movie. And this starts out like a boss fight. Casually, if you don't know what to do, it's pretty hard, but we can just do this.
I shall give you a message for your master.
Yeah, we can just spam or cures, and he will be stun locked.
You shall speak for Sauron no more.
The halfling was dead.
I guess that concludes
So
negotiations.
the mission here is to kill 6 orc captains that will spawn throughout this level.
Greatly at the hands of his
But there will spawn 7 of them, and one of them does not count to the 6 captains that we need to kill. That guy, in the very small community that we have right now, is called Chad. Simply Chad. I'm gonna use the bubble here to take down some enemies. And yeah, we're gonna do a lot of orc keyword here. If you wonder what this purple thing is, all the characters will eventually get health bars, so they can actually die in this mission. So if I just go close to them, I can heal them. So it's you can say it's like 6-7 captains. It's 7 captains, but you do need to kill 6. So yeah, 6-7. There's our first.
Will end
by the way.
stream.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here. Yeah, so you can use the bubble for the captains. That is really good. I'm not gonna risk it though, because sometimes the 2 last captains, which one of them doesn't count to the counter, they can spawn pretty much at the same time, and then the bubble is really good. So I'm just gonna take these guys out. Now Gimli and Aragorn have health, but usually at the beginning of this level they don't take as much damage. And really not any one of these enemies are gonna attack you, except for the archers. They can be a real pain. We have our second captain here. GG's. So yeah, while there's not spawning any enemies, you could always go and help out your friends. Aragorn is my friend, so I will help him. These Gondor archers or archers, is not my friends, because they don't really do anything. There's Legolas. You can also stand here and use spells. And also, when I bought this upgrade, the fire upgrade before, that is gonna be very useful at the end of the level. Which I'm gonna talk a little bit more about. So yeah, these enemies are out of bounds, but you can still shoot them. And that is very good. Here is the third. After that, some things are gonna happen. And yeah, we're gonna see it very soon.
Take defensive positions.
So now enemies are gonna spawn from the sides as well, and immediately we're gonna grab a spear that we're gonna use to kill a captain that is out of bounds. Here to the right. There we go, he's dead. And now at 3 orc captains, I'm gonna not use any magic, because I will need it later. I mean, I have 30 right now, which is good, but yeah, I would like to save as much as I can. Legolas is having a pretty hard time here. He usually does, because there is an archer attacking him. And yeah, that archer usually can be out of bounds or somewhere where you can't reach, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but I'm gonna keep an eye on his health and try to not make him die. That would be very sad, both for me and the marathon organizers. There are the 2 captains, so I'm gonna use the bubble. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, it's fine. Oh, I killed the correct one first. Very nice. Will you do the Nazgul voice for us? I will not. I'm so sorry. Anyway, now
So is
the Nazguls will spawn, and just like in the first movie, we know they hate fire, so we're just gonna use our ranged attack with fire here, which kills them very, very easily, very fast. Yeah, that's Blackgate. Sorry for interrupting you, Vibholm.
No, no worries. I was just about to ask. When it came to the Chad, you know, that orc
Yeah.
captain, is it random which one he is? Or
Yes.
is it always the same one? Okay.
Or it's always it's always the last one, like one of the last ones.
I see.
So it's never the first one, never the second one. It's always 6 or 7.
Shall it be an hour of wolves before the age of men comes crashing down? The eye of Sauron will be
So we are approaching the final level. This has been fun, guys, but sadly
hold his gaze long enough.
everything needs to end at
Unthinkable
some
become
point.
real. For hope to conquer.
So we're gonna enter the Crack of Doom, which is the final level. Our boss fight is gonna be against Gollum. And we're gonna play as Frodo. The only level in the main campaign where you play as Frodo. And
It will come to one
this level is just really about RNG, no, sorry, AI manipulation, really. I'm gonna try to run to the left side first and attack him, and then I'll explain more what I do. Sam can be a real idiot here, because if he attacks Gollum, then Gollum can focus Sam instead of me, and I don't want that. Now I have only 4 fingers, but that's no problem for me. So we're gonna run to the left side here immediately. Come on, Golem. So I need to hit him with a speed attack and with a fierce attack. And then he will fall off the ledge, and then I need to do a finishing move on him. So now he will try to climb up on the left side, and it will look like he will climb up on the left side. Or actually, it's the next cycle. I'm so sorry. I'm lying.
I don't know what it takes to get rid of you. Down, you creeping thing!
And you kind of want to time when you do the finishing move to not miss it. But yeah, it's gonna look like Golem is climbing up here.
Never seen you
So I want to run to the left side here, hear him scream, and then I want to run over here, because then he will always spawn on this side.
Place is coming down.
So yeah, you can kind of manipulate him there to spawn on this side.
You will never get it back. Never.
Then we run back here. There's gonna be some falling rocks and lava that we wanna not step in.
Your time is at an end.
You know, it's kind of like the floor is lava, literally.
You're weakening, aren't you?
Now, part of the platform is gonna fall off. It's not really gonna do anything, it just looks cool.
This time nobody wins.
Very nice. Timing will stop
Time it's over.
on the last hit of Golem. So I will... Yeah, I will tell you when. Because he only has 1 HP now. And time is coming up right now.
GG's.
That
Very
was-
entertaining run.
Thank you so much. I just want to let this cutscene play
The
out,
ring is destroyed.
if that's okay with the
All that was
organizers.
done by that power
I think we're good. You came in 15 minutes
Those who
underestimate,
were bound to
so
the fate of the one
Yeah.
are now free.
go ahead.
Now come the
It's gonna be a
days
little
of
fun thing here at the end.
and may they be blessed while the thrones of the Valar endure.
Needless were none of the deeds of Gandalf in life. We do not yet know his full purpose.
The third age of Middle-earth was my age, and Sauron was my enemy. I kindled hope, the secret fire of Arnor in the hearts of others. Sauron, in his greed, bound all power in the One. As Sauron mingled his own blood with the ring's gold, so did I mingle myself with my magic. For all who live here, I wove but a spell of trust and fellowship given freely. One that shall now endure without me. My work is finished. The work of others is about to begin.
Remember guys, Lord of the Rings trilogy. Coming 2004. Go and buy it.
see it in theaters, guys. I hear this movie might be good. All right, thank you so much, Yamada. Is there any shouts you want to give before we sign off?
Yeah, I was thinking about this before. Yeah, thank you for having me, and thank you, Sonic, for getting the run into the first marathon that I'm joining. It was really fun. It means a lot to me that I got to show it off. And actually putting out a pretty great run. I was only plus 1 minute, and I golded one of the splits, which was very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Lord of the Rings speedrunning community and also the Return of the King speedrunning community. I mean, there's a lot of games out there, and I only do Return of the King. I guess I can do a shout out to two new runners, Vekko and Kopla Josta. Kopla Josta got the world record after 1 month of running, so big shout out, the GOAT.
Insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Other than that, I don't know really what. I guess that's all the shoutouts I have. I mean, shout out to the Sly community for being here and watching the run. We have some great runs coming up. A real banger actually after this one. So that is.
Yeah,
Really nice, and I hope this marathon is gonna be like a yearly thing or something. That would be really cool. There is one thing in this game where they have a bunch of interviews with people in the movies. So if we have enough time, we could watch one of them. But that depends if there's enough time, of course.
I think we need to get going to the next thing.
That's fine.
Here
That's
for now.
Totally fine.
So, yet again, thank you so much, Yamada. Everybody in chat, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with Rude and Stray. So stick around.